Hey guys, it's your boy Shylow, and today we're going to be listing off the top 20 things that were never implemented in Minecraft, or that were removed actually. 20 things, guys. This is different from my normal top 10 videos, so get ready because there's a lot of stuff that I put on this list. So get prepared. Let's go. Starting off at number 20, we're going to start with the small stuff first. Let's go with, let's see here. Let's do plate armor. So number 20, plate armor. Plate armor was a very early armor inside development in Minecraft, which was taken directly from Notch's other game. Forgot what it was called. One second. Here we go. Legend of the Chambered, basically. So this and another armor called the studded armor. It was going to be a mix of leather and chainmail armor. So both of those got removed because, you know, they're very early and I didn't think Notch would take them straight out of like an unfinished game or whatever. But speaking of chainmail armor, number 19, chainmail armor recipe. So chainmail armor used to actually be craftable by fire. Exactly. You could hold fire back then, literally, to craft chainmail armor. Now, I don't know how that makes sense, because chainmail armor is made out of, you know, chains. So, and, I mean, I don't know, but, I mean, it got removed, so, I mean, it just makes sense, because you shouldn't supposed to hold fire, you know? Number 18, horse armor recipe. Horse armor used to be crafted by having 6 ingots of your choice, like 6 diamonds, 6 iron, 6 gold, and then putting a little wool block in the middle to craft it. And so, also, I think it's number 17 now. It would be also a saddle recipe that got removed also. So, 5 leather and 3 iron ingots to make, you know, the iron, the saddle. So basically, both of those were removed, and that's pretty sad because, well, not sad, because it gives you more of a reason to venture out and explore and just like go in like desert temples or whatever. But still, it would be really nice if we had an advanced crafting table in the future that allows you to, you know, craft this stuff to make it more easier, you know. Number 16, Java tutorial. So in the very early days of Minecraft, Notch added a tutorial button that wasn't even like usable yet, and then later on in the game he would just sort of like remove it. So this is proof that there was going to be a tutorial level type of thing in Minecraft, kind of like where in like the console, like the legacy console versions of Minecraft, you know, like the Minecraft on like your old Xbox 360 or your PS3, it would have those tutorial games. So that's what Java would have had, but Notch figured that people would just learn by themselves in their own world and everything, and it would be more of a fun experience than to just do like, you know, a tutorial and everything. So I mean, I guess that makes sense, but it does also make sense for like console players to have a tutorial, because, you know, like you need to know what button configures are there, and you know, people on console probably just need more of a good helping hand in a way. So yeah. Number 15, obsidian wall. See, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be looking at, but apparently it was just an experimental structure made up of obsidian, and it would generate at the uppermost blocks, and it would form like 2 sets of walls, and it would be intersecting at the center of the world basically. So it was basically for like pointing out where like the center of the world and everything is. And yeah, it's basically what really it was, and nothing really special about it. So we can move on to number 14, the brick pyramid. So the brick pyramid basically is literally just what is literally named, a brick pyramid, and it was a very tall pyramid, like even taller than like your average like structure in a way. So you would just climb it up and everything, and just you would just see from like on top, and then you would see like what the world would be like from like the sky and everything. But literally, brick pyramids were completely solid. They literally had no rooms in literally everything. Nothing was inside of it. It was literally just completely solid. So I don't even know what it was even supposed to be for. I'm guessing it was supposed to be to test out, you know, structure generation. But I mean, oh well. So I don't miss this because I don't really want this to be in the game. Pretty boring. Number 13, in-dev house. So basically, this house was basically like a starting place that first spawned in an in-dev world in Java edition. Basically, you know, like those bonus chests inside Java and everything. It's kind of like that in a way. Like you would just be like a bonus house basically, and so it looks like a villager house, but like less simple in a way. So it's removed now, of course, because literally it's just like a house, and you know, we want like creativity to like build your own house. I mean, it would have looked a little bit nice, but I think it would have been too easy for players to just like already get a house and everything. So yeah, I mean, yep, rip this one. Number 12, in-dev map themes. So in the in-dev stage in Minecraft, basically, there was a thing called map theme, which could literally make your map, you know, a theme. So there was about 4 types of worlds and themes for it. And so here's what it basically is. So the first one is normal, like, you know, it looks like the standard world you'd already see. And so it's, you know, water, grass, ores, all that stuff. So, and it's surrounded by like a bunch of water. It's literally just an island. Number 2, hell. So it's literally like the nether, but like on an island basically. But it's not really just a nether, like it's like literally just a lava pool, but like it's still an island, like you know, like there's still grass in it. But I don't know, like it looks like hell, so I guess, like, you know, it lives up to its name. So number 3 is paradise. So the third map is more relaxed than the other themes. It featured like larger beaches and like a lot of other stuff as well, and mobs only spawn underground, never on top basically, and farming works at a much faster rate. So yeah, if you want to go on a vacation or anything in Minecraft, that's for you. And number 4, the last one, is woods. Literally, it's just woods. Literally, like all trees, and the tree density was higher and everything. And there was like mushrooms and all that stuff basically. And it also reduced a lot of light. So yeah. Number 11, super duper graphics. Literally, super duper graphics is literally super duper graphics. Minecraft promised it, and it was gonna be like a shader pack for like, I think Bedrock Edition, I think. And so it is canceled now, but here's the catch. So super duper graphics was succeeded by the RTX update for Minecraft, and in my opinion, it looks really good. It just looks really good. So you know what, people are probably sad of super duper graphics because it wasn't for console or anything, and RTX is only for PC. But hey, now's your chance to actually get a PC now, because now you have a reason to. And now we're on to our last recipe on this list. So number 10, enchanted golden apple recipe. So enchanted golden apples used to be craftable, which would be really OP. Really OP. So basically you would have like 9 gold blocks surrounded by an apple. Not even like actually enchanting it. It's literally just putting 8 gold blocks, my bad, 8 gold blocks around an apple. And so it was very OP for a time, and they removed the recipe, but now you can actually find it in dungeons and all that stuff. So you know what, this was a good update because it was really too overpowered, and it gives you more of a reason to now explore these structures and everything. So good job, Mojang. Number 9, humans. Now, I know you're gonna say, Shylow, that's villagers. No. In very, very early in Minecraft, there was this thing called humans. They looked identical to Steve, and they were hostile as well. And on normal mode, they would deal 1 heart. On easy, they would deal half a heart. And on hard mode, they would literally give you like 1.5 hearts. So, man, I mean, they were hostile as well. Like, imagine like playing on single player, you would just see all these humans in your world. That'd be pretty out of pocket, which is why there's multiplayer now, because now you're literally the humans. So yeah. Number 8, in-dev MD3 mobs. So these mobs were literally like a humanoid mob available during the Java edition in-dev, and there were 4 of them actually, and they looked really out of pocket. Like, they don't even look like Minecraft today. I believe this was actually before like the little avatar for today's Minecraft was now created. So if these were kept, these would literally be the current avatars in Minecraft, which would look a little bit more kiddie in my opinion. So let me name all 4 of the humanoid mobs that were inside that. So number 1 is Beast Boy. So Beast Boy is literally Beast Boy from Teen Titans. So, and there is one called Rana, which is she's wearing like a frog type of thing. I'm not sure if that's like a reference or something. Oh yeah. So she was created by Doc, the person who made all these models, for a project of his own years ago. And when he joined the Minecraft development team, he recreated her in a new style for the game as a test. And so yeah, and she's basically like kind of like, she isn't like unoriginal. It's just that like she just wasn't created for Minecraft. And there is Steve. Wow. So Steve, you know, it's Steve before he was, you know, the Steve we know today. And then number 4, Black Steve, which is quite literal. It's Steve that's black. Yeah, so all these 4 was created by Doc, but he left the team, so they were eventually just removed. So, RIP, but they look pretty, I like the current ones today, to be honest, better. Number 7, the Nether Reactor. The Nether Reactor was for Bedrock Edition, like way back then, like before like even like the consoles or the PC had it, Bedrock Edition. And before even Bedrock Edition had the Nether itself, it was literally like a mini Nether for people who could try it out before it literally got updated. And yeah, it's basically you would build this type of like shrine or reactor like thing with another reactor core in the middle. And so it would involve gold and I think cobblestone and all that stuff. And then when it was turned on, it would summon like this mini nether room type of thing with items and pigmen and all that stuff. So yeah, and that's basically what it is. And it was also like a spiral, like a spire type of thing. Like it was weird, like a staircase in a way. But yeah, and it got removed because the nether was, you know, eventually added. So yeah. Number 6, the Sky Dimension. The Sky Dimension was a planned dimension in Minecraft. It was supposed to be the opposite of the nether, basically, like a heaven, basically. You see how the nether's kind of like hell? The Sky Dimension was kind of like be like a heaven in a way. So it was literally going to be added, but instead it was scrapped, and instead it was reprogrammed and redesigned to be the end. So now the end is basically the Sky Dimension 2.0. So I don't know if the Sky Dimension will probably come back, but maybe. And actually, it was kind of interesting how you were supposed to get there. There was a chance if you go to sleep, you would spawn at the Sky Dimension, and then you could even like do it on purpose later on to go to the Sky Dimension. Like it's not even like a chance, like the end game in a way. So that was actually really cool to actually think of that. But I don't know, like it may be added back. Number 5, the Copper Horn. The copper horn was an item created from a goat horn and copper ingots, and it was supposed to have even more sounds from the regular copper. And it got scrapped because it wasn't really their envisionment in a way, and they didn't really know how to execute it well. So it's scrapped, but I mean, we still have the actual goat horn, so that's nice. But I feel like there should still be like a way to like use copper instead of like like a rod or forgot what that telescope is or whatever. So yeah, I just hope there's like in the future like an actual use, a good use for copper. Number 4, the Illusioner. The Illusioner is an Illager that casts spells and is armed with a bow. And its spell is used on itself for defense, and it can like multiply itself, it can turn invisible, all that stuff. And it looks very cool. It just looks very cool. So I don't know when it's gonna be added, but they keep on updating it. Like sometimes, like in 1.19 they changed its models and it was slightly changed for the texture and everything like that. And so I don't know when they're gonna add it, but for now it's just not added, and I don't know if they ever will be. Number 3, our top 3 now, the Red Dragon. The Red Dragon was supposed to be coming to Minecraft, but Notch left, so it isn't coming. But I think it was supposed to be even like rideable, so there was gonna be the Ender Dragon, then Red Dragons that I think would be in the overworld that you can like ride, and everything like that. So I think it was before the Elytra was added that it was being in development, but since Elytras are added, it's kind of useless now for like Red Dragons because you can like literally fly now with the Elytra. But I mean, I don't know, like it could be added. Last time it was mentioned, it was in 2013, so it's been a long time since then. Number 2, Giants. Giants are unused, oversized mobs that look like zombies, and they are spawned. Number 2, Giants. Giants are unused, oversized mobs that are literally just zombies, and like they're just giant zombies basically. And so they just keep on being like updated in terms of snapshots and everything, but they're just never used. So I don't know what they're just planning to do with the zombie giants. Maybe they're gonna be in the new Warden dimension from my last video. You know, go check it out. But I mean, still, like, I don't know if they're gonna be added or not, but it's just a very cool idea. I want a dimension where, like, everything is just giant, except for you, basically. You have to, like, scavenge through it. Like, imagine, like, if bees were, like, giant bees in that dimension. Like, it would be so cool. Number 1, the mob votes. The mob votes are from Minecraft Live and everything, and, you know, they're, like, supposed to be some, like, mob vote where you can like vote for mobs and everything to be added in the game, and you would pick from 3 and only 1 would be added. So that's literally how the Phantom got added, and it's been one of like the worst mobs ever. So let's name them off. There is the Great Hunger, there's the Wildfire, there's the Barnacle, there's the Illager, there's the Moo Bloom, there's the Glare, and there's the Copper Golem, which all never got added. So that is tough. And things like the Allay and the Phantom and the what's the Glow Squid. Bro, I hate the Glow Squid. I hate the Glow Squid so much. But yeah, they got added, but not the actual ones that would actually make sense. I would have loved the Wildfire to be in the game, or even the Illager. I just love more enemies in the game in general because I love a good challenge. Well, that's it, guys. Wow, we got through 20. And this video is shorter than expected, so yeah. Let me know if you want more videos like this. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more of this Roblox Minecraft fun, guys. And goodbye.